All right, let me start getting some of my stock buggy guys out here. We'll get the track prepared. Race number 1, start getting them ready. Stephen Key already ready to rock over there. We're looking for Hayden Klein, Jordan Lilly, Rick Nicholas, Andy Everett, and Mark Polzen. The track get blown off there, Gavin? These guys getting the track all ready to rock here. Race number 1, starting to line up. Stock short course. Made a couple track modifications over the weekend. Put a couple concrete curbs in there. Little massaging of the triple jump. So far, everything seems to be working adequately at best. All right, race number 1. Start making our way to the driver's stand here. Let's get this off and a rolling here Tuesday night. Little mini U.S. Buggy Champs warm up and a little final Tuesday action of the week here for these guys. All right, let's roll them around, check them in here. Key is all ready to go. Klein working around the track here. Everybody is checked in. Let's bring them to the beginning of the straightaway here. Our order in this one tonight, Stephen Key going to lead us off. Hayden Klein, Jordan Lilly, Rick Nicholas, Andy Everett, and Mark Polzen. All right, guys, this is race number 1, stock short course. I'm going to call you guys by name. Stephen Key, Hayden Klein, Jordan Lilly, Rick Nicholas, Andy Everett, and Mark Polzen. All right, off and rolling here. All these guys looking smooth on their first lap. Rick Nicholas out of the gate with a 16.5. Hayden Klein with a 17.4. Key with an 18.2. Poles an 18.2. All these guys going faster on lap 2. Klein across the line with a 16.8. 17.8 for Key. Rick Nicholas, your early leader in this one, and that's silver, red, and blue. Him and Lilly working together. Oh, watching the sweeper go high. Clear now. Hayden Klein in the 2 spot early on. These guys separated by hundredths. 18-lap runs working for the top 2. Nicholas and Klein, both of them on an 0.5. Separation 0.03 of a second right now. 3:45 to go. Klein across the line, 17.5. Here comes Rick Nicholas. 16.5 that time by. Nicholas stretching out 9/10 over Klein now. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. 18 and a 5:03 for Rick in and out of the pit. Silver, red, and blue working his way on the straightaway. Go high, now low. Oh, man, Rick dodging bullets out there. 17.1 across the stripe. Hayden Klein with a 16.3. We're down to a 1/10 gap. Hayden going to give some of that up. A lot of time left to go here, 3:10. Mark Polzen jumping up in a mix. So now it's Nicholas, Polzen, and Klein. Top 3 guys separated by 2.8. Jordan Lilly about 5 seconds off that lead battle. Then we got Key and Everett's. Everett's going 17.6 last time by, his best lap. Everett's rocking that all green. 2:45 to go. Nicholas doing his hot lap that time by 16.5. Pulls in with a 16.4. Watch coming down the straightaway, go low, low, low. Oh, that was Klein on his lid there. Klein down in that 3 spot now. Falling off that 18-lap run with 2:25 to go. He's got the leader in front of him. Good patience there. Rick Nicholas out front, 2.8 the gap with 2:15 to go. Stretching it out now. Here comes Polson in the 2 spot. Polson working down the line here. Polson in that yellow, blue, and red. $150 to go in this one. Nicholas out front. Oh, watch coming on the straightaway. Nicholas getting crossed up just a bit. Hangs on up on 2 wheels in the sweeper. 18.6 across the line. Pulls him within 2.5 now. 3:30 down, 1:30 to go. Pulls him with a rough one, that one as well. 18.5 for Polson. Still taking a 10th off of him that time by, but it ain't enough. 1:20 to go. Hayden Klein goes 15.8 from P3. Klein within 4.5 seconds of the leader right now with 1:10 to go. Oh, man, Klein giving up another couple tenths there. Lilly in the 4, Key in the 5, Andy Everett's in the 6, 1:05 to go. Jordan Lilly thrown down 17.2 last time by. That was his hot lap. Lilly in that white, black, Mountain Dew code red. These guys starting to separate now. Rick Nicholas, 2.3 to gap on Polson. Polson working in front of Everett's. Oh, leader on the wrong side of the pipe. Polson with a glimmer of hope here. 17.1 across the line for Mark. Good lap there. Rick Nicholas going to come across with one less than stellar with 13 seconds on the clock. It's down to 9/10 up front now. 18.8 across the stripe for Nicholas. Here comes Polson. Polson with a 16.8. Answering the call. It's going to come down to the last couple laps here. Keep going like you're going to get some more. Keep going, keep going. Stephen Key, you are done. Only one done. Hayden Klein is now done. Racing behind you, Key. Racing in front of you, Hayden Klein. Racing in front of you, Hayden Klein. Keep going, everybody else. Except for Hayden Klein and Stephen Key. Jordan Lilly's done. Rick Nicholas done. 2 more to finish. Working on the line here. Oh, Everett's tapping out at the end there. Rick Nicholas is done. And that's going to be it. All in, all done. Rick Nicholas going to hang on. 18 and a 5:10. His best run in the layout. Mark Polson, welcome to the 18-lap club. 18 and a 5:12 for Polson doing his best run. Hayden going to go 17 and a flat. Jordan Lilly, 17 and a 5:12. Welcome to the 17-lap club for Jordan Lilly, his best run. Steven with a 16. Everett's with a 16. All right, guys, from that last race, spread out to Marshall here. Rick, why don't you take that spot right there? Hey, Mr. Everett's, why don't you slide over up in the far corner over there? And Jordan Lilly, you're going to slide over just a little bit, yeah, in between those 2 spots. Everett's all the way up in the sweeper corner. Lilly, good. And the rest of you guys, go ahead, roll them around, check them in. Watching the pit. Sweet. This is race number 2 right here, Stock Short Course second heat. In this one, we got Matthew Beer, Shane Coles, Eric Johnston, Jason Klein, Scotty Ernst, and Nick Coleman. Scotty Ernst, short course royalty up on the driver's stand right now. Yep. All right, guys. I'm going to call you guys by name. Matt Beer. Shane Coles. Eric Johnston. Jason Klein. Scotty Ernst. And Nick Coleman. All right, nice and easy out there. 6 of you guys in this one, 6 in the previous. Everybody getting some even odds out there this evening on a Tuesday night here at Trackside. These guys all coming across. Coleman going to leave a little to be desired on lap 1 here. Plenty of time left to do it. Coleman got some speed in that purple truck. Early on here, it's Shane Coles going to take laps 1 and 2. Ernst not far off him. Klein, Beer, Coleman up to the 5 now. Johnston in the 6. Ernst across the line, 16-0. Ernst in that yellow and red. These guys working together. Him and Klein. Excellent driving there. 3:45 to go. Coles out front in the white and orange, working through the triple. Got 4/10 on Ernst. Ernst across the line, 16-0. Matt Beer in the 3 spot. About 3.5 off the lead battle right now. 1:30 and 3:30 to go. Last time by for our leader, Coles. 15.8. He's on a 19 and a 5:01 right now. Ernst coming across with a 15.4. Puts him within 2/10. 3:15 to go. Leader coming up on some traffic. Leader on Coleman. Ernst working down the line here. Another 15.4. We're hundredths apart now. Cole's doing his best lap last time by 15.6. Coleman with a 15.9. Backs it up 16.1. So right now, top 3 guys, top 4 guys, all on 19 lap runs. Coles, Ernst, Coleman, and Beer. 2:10 in, 2:50 to go. Watching a pit. Oh, Beer going for a tumble there. It's Ernst to the front now. 15.5 last time by. Coles with a 16.2. 19 and a flat for Ernst. 0.1 for Coles. Down to hundredths now. Coles within 4 hundredths. Leader working through the triple. Little crossed up there, but saves it. Yellow and red. Sporty looking car working the right side of the track. Down the line. Last time for Ernst, 16.2. This time 15.5. 19 and a 5 flat pace. Watching the pit. Oh, man, Cole's getting it wrong there. Ernst's going to pull away just a bit here. Coleman getting it wrong. Go high in the straight. Go high in the straight. Clear now. 3 down, 2 to go. All these guys bobbling. Now it's going to leave Ernst way out front. Matt Beer up to the 2 spot now. Jason Klein in the 3. Coles, Coleman, and Johnston. Beer on an 18.5.01. Coles on an 0.2. Klein on an 0.4. 1:40 to go. Matt Beer in that red and black working down the line here. Got the leader behind him if and when. Excellent driving there from Beer and Ernst. Shane Coles throws down a 15.3. Gonna back it up with a 15.8 up to a 19 lap pace yet again for Coles. Plenty of work to do though. 10 seconds to deficit of Ernst right now. 1:05 to go. Here comes Ernst. 15.6. Ernst scratching at that 20 lap run right now. 19 and a 5 flat, 0.8 with 55 seconds to go. Across the line, our leader, 15.9. Coles with a 15.6. Matt Beer still in that 3 spot. Top 2 guys on 19 lap runs. Beer on a fast 18. Klein within 0.8 of Beer right now. 30 seconds to go. Coleman in the 5. Johnston in the 6. 20 seconds to go here. Johnston throws down a 16.7. That was his best lap. Time about to expire here. Keep it clean to the end. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Matt Beer, you are done. Getting caught at the line is Matt Beer. Everybody else keep going. Eric Johnston, you're done. Jason Klein, you're done. Coles and Ernst are done. Nick Coleman is done, and that's it. All in, all done. Scotty Ernst going to take that one. 19 and a 5.03. Shane Coles at a 19.5.11. Matt Beer going 18 and a 5 flat. His best run, just missing that 19er. Klein with an 18.5.02. That was his best run. Then we got Coleman on 18. Johnston on a 17.5.03. His best run. All right, I need everybody from that last race out to Marshall. All right, guys, from the last race, go ahead and spread on out. Ernst got up there. Hayden's got the 1. All right, this is 21.5 spec Buggy. Let's go ahead, let's roll him around, let's check him in. Nice and easy on that warm-up lap. All right, everybody is checked in here. First heat of 21.5 on the track right now. This is our order. We're going to lead out here with William Miller. If you don't know William Miller, he is the very handsome man on the driver's stand in that nice cardigan. Jack Nelson going to go out 2, Bill Robarge 3, Brian Letard 4, Mike Chesney, and Tyler Stanislawski. All right, guys, this is 21.5 Spec Buggy. I'm going to call you by name. William. Jack Nelson. Bill Robarge. Brian Letart. Mike Chesney. And Stanislawski. All right, this is race number 3 on the track right now. 21.5 Spec Buggy. These guys working their opening lap. Working together early on. I like that. Letard out of the gate with a fast one. Chesney, Miller, Robarge, Nelson, Stanislawski. All watching the pit. Car coming up to speed. Work together here. Excellent, excellent. These guys working it out on the right side of the track. 21.5 Spec Buggy. This is how you do it right here. Brian Letard out front. Letard in that yellow, blue. Working his way into the triple right now. Letard currently on a 19 and a 5.12 pace. Chesney in the 2 spot, 19 and a 5.15. Separation 4/10 up front. William Miller goes 16.7 from P3, puts him within 3 seconds of the lead. 3:35 to go. Letard goes 16.2. Chesney with a 16.9. Separates it now, 1.2. 3:25 to go. 16.3 across the line for our leader. Over the roller. Chesney with a 16.5. Watch it straight. Clear now. .310 to go in this one. Letarte working on the back of Jack Nelson here. Into the triple. 16.6 last time by. Chesney with a 16.9. Letarte stretching it out just a bit here. 1.8 over Chesney. Chesney got 2.8 on the now new third place car of Jack Nelson. Him and William Miller swapping positions here. Jack with a long one. William back to the 3. Nelson in the 4. Robarge and Stanislawski. 2:40 to go. Letarte starting to dial her in now. 16.2 last 2 laps in a row. Leader working through the triple into the pit. Looking sporty. He's got a fan. $16.0 that time by for Letarte. New hot lap of the race. 19 and a 5:10 pace off the yellow and blue into the pit. 2:10 to go in this one. Chesney remains in the 2 spot. William Miller throws down 16.5, backs it up 16.3, puts him within 1.9 of Chesney right now. 3 down, 2 to go. Chesney across the line. William Miller working on the right side of the track. Living on the edge, coming on the straightaway. 16.3, backs it up 16.7. Miller creeping in on Chesney here, and Letarte goes 15.9. 1:40 to go. All watching the roller. Car coming up to speed. Clear now. Watching the pit. Go wide in the pit, wide in the pit. Good evasive maneuver there from Stanislawski. 1:15 to go in this one. Letarte out front, 19.09. Chesney going to remain in the 2 spot. William creeping in, 2.5 seconds to deficit of Chesney right now. Then we got Nelson and Robarge duking it out for the 4 spot. Separation there, 0.6. Watching on the straightaway, go high on the straight. .40 seconds to go in this one. New hot lap again. Brian Letarte, 15.8. Letarte working the right side right now on the straightaway. Backs it up with an even sportier 15.8. 19 and a 5.08 the pace right now. 20 seconds to go. Chesney across the line, 16.5. Watching the pit. Five seconds. Keep going, keep going. Everybody's still live. Keep going. William Miller, first one done. William Miller, first one done. Jack Nelson is done. Mike Chesney done. Stanislawski is done. Letarte is done. Waiting on one more. It's Robarge. He's working the right side of the track right now. He's got some flashy green wheels across the line. He is. Letarte going to take that one. 19 and a 5.07. Chesney with an 18 and a 5.02. His best run. William Miller, 18.504. Nelson with a 17. 17 for Robarge. 13 for Stanislawski. All right. Let's hold the cars, drivers. Let's let our marshals get situated here. Track blown off, all that good stuff. Man, you are dapper. That's a nice sweater, folks. Robarge, why don't you slide up in the corner up over there instead? Jack Nelson can cover that. He's super fast. No, you stay right there, Jack. You got the legs to cover that whole distance. You're speedy. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Where's Fran Bonji? Fran Bonji? I don't see him either. He's signed up and everything. It says Fran. Fran Bonji in the house? Fran Bonji in his A? I haven't even seen him here today. Have you? He was? Anybody? Fran Bonji going once. Fran Bonji. Yell for Fran Bonji in there, Robarge. All right. Yeah, what the heck? All right, the order in this one's going to be Michelle is going to go out first. Dan Nickel. There is no Fran Bonji, so we'll go Ella Everett, Matthew Deedy, and Johnny E. That's Johnny Everett for the uninformed. All right, drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Michelle. Dan Nickel. Ella Everett. Matthew Deedy. And Johnny E. See? Told you he's fast. Race number 4 on the track right now, 21.5, Spec Buggy. These guys all chasing after Brian Letart's 19 and a 5:07 pace. Deedy currently on an 18 and a 5 flat, lap 1 there. Michelle, Johnny E, Dan Nicolella. That's the early order. 50 seconds in, 4:10 to go. Deedy goes 16.2 last time by, puts him on a 19 lap run that time by. Michelle on an 18, 17 for Johnny E, 16 for Dan Nickel. Ella on a 14 with 3:55 to go. Watch coming out of the pit. Go, Ella. There you go. $3:45 to go. Deedy out front. He's in that all copper. Working his way down the line here. Long lap going to put Michelle Letarte to the point. 18 and a 5:10 for her. 5:11 for Deedy. 9/10 to split. Michelle going 16.4 last time by. Stretching it out over Deedy now. Michelle working on the back of Johnny E. Michelle's in that white turquoise. Down the line. 16.6 that time by for our leader. 18 and a 5:06 pace. Matt Deedy though with a 16.3. We're down to 4/10 up front with 3:05 to go. That's the leader on you, Ella. Oh man, Michelle getting caught up there just a bit. That's going to move Matthew Deedy to the front here. Michelle, a little work to do now. 2:45 to go. The all copper is your leader. 18 and a 5:04 pace. Good enough to put him 4th overall tentatively. Michelle with a 16.4 moves her way back up to the 2 spot. Within 6 seconds of Matt Deedy now. Ella going to get it wrong here, working on the straightaway. Deedy down the line. Last time 16.2. Going to back it up 15.8. Deedy chugging along now in the copper, working in a triple. 18 and a 5:01 pace. Michelle maintains the 2 spot, but we got a battle for the 3 spot. Dan Nickel and Johnny E both on a 17 and a 5:01 right now. Nickel comes across the line with a 17.0, puts him on a flat. 6/10 the gap between him and Johnny E. 1:50 to go. Everett's across the line, 17.2. Here comes Dan Nickel in the green and white. 16.5 for Dan Nickel. Puts him within 2 seconds of Michelle Letarte now. Nickel looking forward here. 1:30 to go. Got his sights set on Letarte. Letarte with an 18.5. That's not going to cut it. Here comes Nickel across the line. 17.0. So Michelle 18 and a 5.14. Dan with a 5.15. Johnny E with an 18 and a 5.16 right now. So Letarte, Nickel, and Everett separated by about 1 second. Michelle goes 16-3 when it counts. Dan Nickel with a 16-9. Last time by for Everett, 17-0. 1 minute to go here. Work together. Your leader is that Copper. Didi up to a 19-lap pace now. Michelle throws down her best lap. Dan Nickel lapping consistently here in the 17-0s. Right now, 2.6 to split between Letarte, Nickel, and Everett. Everett's with a 17-4. It ain't enough. Michelle, 16-7. 35 seconds to go. Didi out front, 16-3, 19 and a 5, 15. That is the pace. 15 seconds to go. Michelle starting to stretch out from that Dan Nickel, Johnny Everett's battle, which rages on at a margin of 0.1 seconds. Everett's to the 3 spot now. Watching the straightaway go low, 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 low. Still there. Go low in the straight. Go low in the straight. Everybody is still live. Keep going. Go, Ella. Are you dead? Go low in the straight. Clear now. Ella Everett's, you're done. Michelle Letarte is done. Everybody else keep going. Dan Nickel is done. And that's it, all in, all done. Matthew Didi going to take that one. Good enough for second spot. Overall, 19 and a 5.16 was his pace. Michelle with a 18.508. Dan Nickel going to win the battle between him and Everett's. 18 and a 5.12 for Nickel. 18 and a 5.13 for Johnny E. Doing his best run on the layout. Welcome to the 18 lap club. Ella rocking a 10 and a flat. And we still don't know the whereabouts of Fran Bonji. I don't know. Is he? Now he's here? Benny Carlson online. What up, BC? At least Benny Carlson is online showing me some love. Jordan Vandenplas and Casey Blazik, their mom just hates on me. All right, Marshall's from the last one spread out. I'll need a volunteer or two for this one. I'll take one for sure. But you guys can go ahead and roll them around, check them in. Let me get one Marshall out there. Help me at the top of the sweeper before the rumble strips. I need position 2. Let me check a couple transponders here. Got one Shane Coles. Here comes Scotty. Where's Reed Stout? Reed Stout, would you like to join us? He's a scratch? All right. Was Jack out here going to Marshall? Jack, why don't you take the number 2 spot for me, buddy? Thank you, sir. Scotty all checked in. This is stock Buggy here. Got some heavy hitters this evening. The order is as follows. Chris Nelson going to lead us out. Shane Cole, Scotty Ernst, Chris Garay, Jake Ward, Gavin Miller, and Jamie Tenney's. All right, guys. I'm going to call you by name. Chris Nelson, Shane Coles, Scotty Ernst, Chris Garay, Jake Ward, Gavin Miller, Jamie Tenney's. All right, nice and easy out there. This is stock Buggy final race of the round here. We'll take a very short break. We'll get rocking in round number 2. Nelson out of the gate, 14-9. Garay, 15-1. Ward with a 15-2. Watching the right side, clear now. Cole's tapping out just a bit there. Giving up a little time on lap 2. Nelson coming across the lap 2 with a 14-8. Puts him on a 21 lap pace early on here. Nelson in the baby blue. Comes across with a 14-7 now. Garay still in the 2 spot. Tenney's up to the 3 now. Ward, Ernst, Miller, Coles. Nelson all alone on that 21-lap run, but he's only got 8/10 on Tenney's up to the 2 spot now. Tenney's on a 20 and a 5:03. Ward as well. Garay on an 04. Miller on an 05. Ernst on an 07. Right now, top 6 cars covered by 2.1. 3:45 to go. Your leader is that baby blue, yellow trim. Working down over the roller now. Into the triple he is. Nelson going double single. Coming up on Tenney's if and when. Ward up to the 2 spot now. Ward in the red and white. Working in a triple. Within 1.3 of Nelson, but he's got only Hundress on the new 3rd place of Gavin Miller. Tenney's down to the 4. Garay and Ernst still top 6 cars covered by 2.5. 3:14 to go in this one. Oh, watching the sweeper go high. Sweeper go high. That was Tenney's there. Tenney's P6 driver. Tapping out here. 2 down, 3 to go. Nelson out front last time by 15.3, 21 and a 5.13. Comes across this time with a 15.0. Ward with a 14.9. It's 1 second the gap up front. Still 2.5 covering the top 5 cars right now. 2:40 to go. Nelson goes 14.6, his new hot lap. Ward with a 14.7 and Garay with a 14.4. All these guys starting to wick it up here. Nelson, 21 and a 5.13. Flat for Ward, flat for Miller. 0-1 for Garay, 0-4 for Ernst. Tenney's on a fast 19 and Coles on a 19 as well. 2:15 to go. Nelson across the line with a 14.7. Gavin Miller with a 14.7 puts him on a 21-lap run. Ward on that 3 spot, 20 and a flat for him. Watching the right side, Cole's tapping. Miller with a 15.2 that time by. Everybody's still very, very close. 150 to go here. Nelson, 21 and a 13. Miller, 20 and a flat. Garay, 20 and a flat. Ward, 0-1. Ernst, 0-5. 140 to go. Gavin goes 14.5, puts him on a 21-lap run. Ward going to give up there in the pit. 130 to go. Watching the triple right in the middle. Go wide or really inside. Oh, man, Gavin getting caught up there just with the marshal. Nowhere to go. That's going to make everything real close here. Chris Garay surely to tumble down the order here. 1:15 to go. All these guys coming across the line. It's still Nelson out front. Baby Blue is your leader. Gavin Miller in a 2 spot. Now 3.4 off our leader. Ward falling off just a bit. All these guys starting to separate. 4 down, 1 to go. Chris Nelson, the only one uncontested in this one. Been on the same pace the entire race here. $15-0 across the line for our leader. Baby Blue with the yellow trim. His pace is 21 and a 5:13. It's been that for 4 minutes and 30 seconds. 30 seconds to go here. Nelson looking to set the round 1 TQ. Ward up to the 2 spot. Gavin Miller down in the 3 now. Separation there, 3/10. Tenney's within 3.5. And we got Garay, Ernst, Coles with 10 seconds to go. Watching the right side. Clear now. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Everybody keep going. Race it hard. Keep going. Shane Coles, first one done. Coles only. Chris Nelson, you are done. Jake Ward is done. Miller, Ernst, Garay, one more. He's down the line. And that's it, all in, all done. Chris Nelson, welcome to the 21 lap club. 21 and a 5:14. Jake Ward with a 20 and a 5:08, his best run, getting Miller by 6/10 there. Miller with a 20 and a 5:08 as well. 5:12 for Tenney's, 5:14 for Garay, 5:15 for Ernst. Separation there, 9/10. And Coles with a 19 and a 5.08. Well, Vandenplas on Friday, my dad announced for one race. All of a sudden, B. Vandenplas pops up in the chat. Oh, it's so nice to hear your voice, Jamie. I was like, wow. He announces for 5 minutes, and then the chat's blowing up. Oh, Jamie's so good. Yeah. You got a couple fans online, Scotty. You got 2 fans. Abe Froman, Kyle Kasurik also cheering you on. He must have squashed that old Tuesday Night Worlds rivalry you guys used to have back in the day. All right, guys, we'll take a very short break here. I will get round 2 set up. It'll be the same race order. You'll go up how you finished. All right, guys, new heat sheet coming off the printer here. Don't say that, Mr. Vandenplas. Still come this weekend. We got to watch the Masters. Kasurik is online. Kasurik, you are missing a star-studded stock buggy showing this evening. Oh, yeah, it is his birthday. It's Kyle Kasurik's birthday, ladies and gentlemen. So if you see him, well, you won't see him, but wish him a happy birthday. All right, guys, our timer is live. It is on the screen. If you need more time, please let me know. Tyler Aubard online. What up, Tyler Aubard? He is Kyle Kasurik's biggest fan. He already knew it was his birthday. Yeah. Don't hurt your elbow, Aubard. Patting yourself on the back so hard. About 5 minutes, guys, to race number 1. About 5 minutes. It'll be the same race order. The heats are posted on the large magnetic board over there. They are also on trackside.liverc.com. Boo. Boo. Oh. Oh. The crowd goes mild. All right. Let's do this. Let's get rocking here on round number 2. We'll start getting my stock buggy guys out here. Get the track blown off. Is that a stock buggy or what is that? Is that your stock buggy? Oh, is your stock buggy ready? Did you see round 1 qualifier? It was awesome. Well, except for you. You blew out so hard. What was that? Yeah, and then the marshal, grabbed your trigger when you were stuck in the pit area? Oh, yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and roll around. Let's check them in here. Oh, stand by. We're going to roll them around for 2 laps. Oh, no, we should be good. Never mind, we're good. 1 lap will suffice. This is round 2. It's race number 1. And it's stock short course. In this one, we got Rick Nicholas, Mark Polson, Hayden Klein, Jordan Lilly, Stephen Mustang Key, and Andy E. All right, marshals look alive. Drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Rick Nicholas, Mark Polson, Hayden Klein, I'll go low in the sweeper, Jordan Lilly, Stephen Key, and Andy E. All right, off and rolling here. Stock short course on the track. Out of the gate swinging is Hayden Klein. 16.8 that first lap. 18 and a 5.04 to pace. Oh, man. Oh, I thought it was dead. Andy Everett's on the wrong side of the track there. Klein going to tap out on lap 2 here. It's old Rick Nicholas back to the front now. Having flashbacks around 1 here. Nicholas on the point, 16.9 that time by 18 and a 5.10 pace. Nicholas and Key working through the triple there. Rick in that silver, red, and blue. Over to single, up the right side hill. Honda straightaway is nice conservative line there for Nicholas. 17.2 that time by 18 and a 5.10. Hayden Klein in that all copper across the line. Last time for him, 16.3. Backs it up 17.3. Puts him within 1.5 of Rick Nicholas now. Him and Everett's working together. Jordan Lilly up in the 3 spot. 3.4 off of Klein. Then it's Key, Polson, and Everett's. 3:25 to go, and Rick Nicholas just went 16.6. 3:15 to go. Leader working on the back of Lilly. These guys being patient with each other. Excellent driving there. Hayden throwing down a 16.3 last time by his best lap. 2 down, 3 to go here. Hayden within 1.1. Hayden working out of the pit now. Honda straightaway. Little wide, hangs on. Across the line with a 16.8. It's 1 second the gap up front now. Here comes Nicholas. Nicholas working on the line. Rick Nicholas with a 17-1. So we're down to 9/10 up front now. Halfway down, halfway to go. Klein chipping away at it. 6/10 now. Hayden coming up on key if and when. Polson in that 3 spot. Polson throws down a 16-3. Jordan Lilly with a 17-5 that time by. Key with a 17-6. 2:15 to go. Watching the right side. Oh, Everett's tapping out just a bit. Ward ready to pounce. Klein on the wrong side of the pipe there. Nicholas breathing a little sigh of relief. 17-0 across the line. 18 and a 5:06 pace. Nicholas starting to separate now. 3.3 over Hayden Klein. 1:50 to go. Rick with a 16-9 across the line. Leader working into the trips. Second spot here, working down the line with Polson. Oh man, Polson a little crossed up. Hayden trying to marshal him. Polson got a body tuck on the left side there. Body untucked. Polson tapping in the pit there. 1:20 to go. So it's Nicholas, Klein, Polson, Lilly, Key, and Everett's. Lilly moving up to the 3 spot. Polson down to the 4. Separation there, just 9/10. Jordan Lilly working down the line here in that Mountain Dew ride. Code red across the stripe. 22-5. Polson back to the 3. Hayden Klein with a new hot lap at a race 16-2, but I don't know if there's enough time left to do it. 50 seconds to go, 3.8 the gap. Rick Nicholas got to keep it clean here. Nicholas working in and out of the pit, looking tidy. Through to sweeper, 16-9. Stout laps coming off the silver, red, and blue. Klein last time 16-4, backs it up 16-8. 3.1 the gap, 30 seconds to go. Jordan Lilly going to tap right there just a bit. Stephen Key within 2.8 there. It's the battle of the end here, 15 seconds to go. Watch it a straightaway go low, low, low on the straight. Clear now. Oh, watch him straightaway go high now. Car coming up to speed and clear. Keep going, keep going. Everybody's still going. Mark Polson, first one done. Mark Polson. Rick Nicholas, you are now done. Stephen Key is done. Andy Everett's is done. 2 more to finish. Done and done. All in, all done. Rick Nicholas going to take that one again, resetting his best time on the layout, 18 and a 5:06. Hayden Klein at 18 and a 5:14. Polson 17:01. Lilly with a 17:5:11, his best run. Key with a 16. Everett's with a 16. Andy Everett's doing his best run on the layout by 7 seconds right there. Another Scotty Ernst fan online, Jeff Wilkinson checking in. This is really good for the viewers. We should have advertised Scotty Ernst Racing at Trackside this evening. We would have got an international crowd. Yeah, it would have been, we probably would have crashed the server. Yeah. All right, guys, let's go ahead and roll them around. Let's check them in. All right, everybody is checked in. Let's bring them to the beginning of the straightaway here. This is race number 2, stock short course, final heat of stock short course. The order is this. It's going to go Scotty Ernst, Shane Coles, Matt Beer, Jason Klein, Nick Coleman, and Eric Johnston. All right, guys. This is stock short course. I'm going to call you by name. Scotty Ernst, Shane Coles, Matthew Beer, Jason Klein, Nick Coleman, and Eric Johnston. All right, guys, nice and easy out there. Everybody pretty spread out on lap 1 here. It is all up to you. Watching a straight go low. Clear now. Good check up there from Johnson. Coles and Ernst looking to do battle again here in round 2. Both these guys only lapping 15.9 the first 2 laps here. Ernst down the line. 16.4. Coles is 16.1. So it's Coles out front. 4 minutes to go here. 19 and a 5.04. The white and orange is your leader. Ernst on a 19.506. 5.11 for Coleman. So top 3 separated by 1 second right now. Klein another 1.1 off. Then it's Beer and Johnston. 3:45 to go. Ernst goes 15.6. Coles with a 15.8. It's 1/10 up front now. Leader is that white and orange on the right side. Second place across the line in the yellow and red. 15.3 across the line for Scotty Ernst. Coles with a 15.4. Takes it right back. It's 1/10 up front. 19 and a 5.01 matching paces for the top 2. 3:25 to go. Here comes Ernst down the line. And Coles. Ernst, 16.4 that time by. Coles with a 15.5. It's 9/10 up front now. 3:15 to go. Nick Coleman in the 3 spot. 3.6 off the leader right now. Little break to Klein, Beer, and Johnston. Cole starting to pull away now. 1.7 the gap. 15.3 last time by. Shane Coles on a 20-lap run now. TQ run for Shane Coles. White and orange is your leader. Working down the line. Trying to reel in Ernst. Ernst with a 15.7. Coles with a 15.6. Nick Coleman currently in that 3 spot. Coleman working in the purple. Black wheels down the line. Coleman with a 16.0 that time by. Ernst 15.4, 15.7 for Coles. Halfway down, halfway to go. Klein gives Ernst some room. Good driving there. Got the leader coming up on him if and when. Second place going to be coming up on Beer and Coleman if he gets there. 2:15 to go. These guys working together through the triple. Excellent. Through the pit. Good patience there. Oh, man. The C's part for Shane Coles. 3 down, 2 to go. A little grin on his face as he rips down the straightaway here. 15.8 with the traffic. 20 and a 5.14. Coles looking to reset the short course DQ here on a Tuesday night at Trackside. Second place car is that yellow and red. Oh, a little kiss off the pipe there for Ernst, but he hangs on. Coming up on Coleman if and when. 16.1 across the stripe for the yellow and red. Coles with a 15.8. Coleman getting faster, but these guys pulling away. Coleman 4.2 off of Ernst. Knocks it down to 4.1 that time by. 15.6 for Coleman. Second place on Johnston, thank you. First place to follow, Eric Johnston if and when. You're in a leader sandwich. Okay, cool, thank you. 1:15 to go. 15.5 for Ernst. Coles with a 15.7. It's 1.4 the split. We're 3:55 and 1:05 to go. Neither of these guys have blunk. Ernst down the line. Coles, a little wide, coming on the straightaway there. Ernst with a 15.6. Coles 15.7. Coleman with a long one. Klein still in the 4 spot. Beer in the 5. Eric Johnston in the 6. With 45 seconds to go, Ernst's going to get it wrong on the right side of the track. Spectator, wish he had longer arms trying to marshal him. 40 seconds to go. That could be it here. Coles just got to keep it clean now. 20 and a 5.14 TQ run for Shane Coles. Down the line is our leader, white and orange. 26 seconds to go across the stripe. It's a 15.8 that time by. Ernst with a recovery, 15.8 there. Coleman with a 15.5. Oh, man. Ernst getting caught up just a bit. Didn't see what happened there. 10 seconds to go here. Leader with a 15.7. Shane Coles keeping her pointing in the forward direction here. Got 2 more laps to go. 1.5 you could call it. Keep going, keep going. You're going to get 1 more. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Oh, Cole's up on the tube there. Keep going, Shane. Scotty Ernst, you are done. Scotty Ernst done. Everybody else still alive. Matthew Beer, you're done racing in front of you. Rest of these guys working down the line here. Johnston done. Shane Coles is done. Waiting on Coleman and Klein. Here's Klein and Coleman. And that's it. All in, all done. Marshals on your blowers, please. Shane Coles, welcome to the 20 lap club. 20 and a 5:15. Coles taking that TQ and his best run on the layout. A cherry on top. Ernst with a 19:05. 19 and a 14 for Coleman. Nick Coleman, welcome to the 19 lap club. Klein doing a 19 as well. Jason Klein throwing down in the 19 lap club up in here. Beer bringing home the 5. Johnston in the 6. Excellent race there. He's plotting his line. Plotting the path. That was good. That was exciting. I like when I gotta stand up in the booth on a Tuesday night. That's exciting stuff. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Hayden's got the number 1. All right, everybody is checked in here. This is 21.5 Spec Buggy. In this one, we got Brian Letarte, Mike Chesney, William Miller, Jack Nelson, Bill Robarge, and Tyler Stanislawski. All right, race number 3. Marshals look alive. Drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Brian Letarte, Mike Chesney, William Miller, Jack Nelson, Bill Robarge, and Tyler Stanislawski. Watching a triple. Good marshal in there. Oh, it's all right. Work together. Good sportsmanship there from Stanislawski. It's what you like to see. Sweeper go low. Clear. All right, we are off and rolling here. Brian Letarte out front. Letarte working in the pit. William Miller in a 2 spot. Miller working in a triple. Chesney in the 3. Top 3 guys on 19 lap runs. Top 3 guys separated by 9/10 of a second right now. Letarte, Miller, and Chesney. Letarte with a 15.9. Miller goes 16.3. Here comes Chesney down the line. Chesney with a 16.3 of his own. Him and William Miller separated by just 1/10 right now. Top 3 covered by 1.5. Little gap to Jack Nelson, who's got some time on Robarge and a little on Stanislawski. 3:15 to go. Letarte resets hot lap that time by 15.8. Chesney with a 16.2 puts him to P2. William Miller goes 16.4. So right now, Chesney and Miller deadlock. 5/100ths of a second separation. Chesney in the white and orange, working the right side onto straightaway. William in that orange, blue, a little bit of yellow in there, down the line. Miller with a 16.4, Chesney 17.1, so it's Miller back to the 2 spot now. Chesney down to the 3, 2:50 to go. Jack Nelson goes 16.6 from P4. Robarge with a 17.0. 2:40 to go. All these guys starting to turn it up here. Miller with a 16.5 across the line. 4/10 the gap, him and Chesney. Chesney working on the back of Nelson. Oh, man, Nelson gets it wrong. Chesney nowhere to go. Doesn't lose too much time, but just enough here. Chesney with a 17.4. William Miller with a longer one, though, so now it's Chesney to the 2 spot. Miller, a little work to do here. 900ths of separation. Here comes Chesney. 16.2 that time by William Miller with a 15.9. It's Bill the Banker back to the 2. 2/10 ahead of Chesney with 1:55 to go. Here comes Chesney and William down the line here. Chesney with a 16.4. William Miller with a 16.5. We're 1/10 apart here. 1:45 to go. Chesney working on the back of Stanislawski. Second place. Excellent, thank you. Go low on the straightaway. Low, low, low. Clear now. Back and forth every time they cross the line. Miller and Chesney were half a second apart. 1:25 to go. Chesney looking tighty through the pit. William as well. Both these guys working a lap. William 2 tires up on the trackside curbing. Chesney with a 16.2. Miller with a 16.2. It's half a second. 1:10 to go. Chesney going to tap out in the triple landing. Going to make a quick exit out of the pit. Both these guys going to trade questionable lap times here. Chesney with a 17.6. Miller with a 16.9. Not the worst here. 1.3 to split now. 55 to go. Letard out front. 16.4 across the stripe. Looking to reset the TQ by about 2 seconds right now. 19 and a 5.05 for Letard. 5.13 for Miller. 5.16 for Chesney. Jack Nelson on 17. 16 for Robarge. 13 for Stanislawski. 35 seconds to go. These guys working the right side. Chesney giving room. Oh, man, Chesney tries to dive back to the inside there. Catches the tube. Chesney got the leader on him now. 20 seconds to go. Gives him a little room. Tucks in, follows him. Oh, hang on, Chesney. Race clock about to expire here. Keep it clean to the end. Good patience to the end here. Oh. Brian Letart, you are done. Racing in front of you, Brian Letart. Mike Chesney is done. Everybody else keep going except for Letart and Chesney. William Miller is done. Hot lap on the last lap of the race for William Miller. Jack Nelson is done. Robarge done. One more to finish. Stanislawski working the right side onto the straightaway now. And that's it, all in all done. Brian Letart going to take that one. Resets the TQ. 19 and a 5.06. William Miller, welcome to the 19 lap club. 19 and a 5.12 for him. Chesney, 18.06. 18 and a 15 for Nelson. His best run. Robarge doing a 16. 14 for Stanislawski. His best run. All right, marshals, go ahead and spread out. Jackie, take that number 3. Robarge got up over yonder. Nope, number 3, Jack. There you go, buddy. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Nice and easy out there. Straightaway, 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 straightaway. Oh, Matt Deedy hard on the binders right there. Everybody's checked in this one. This is heat number 4, 21.5 spec buggy. The order in this one going to be Matthew Deedy going to go out first. Michelle Letart going to go out 2. Dan Nickel going out 3rd. Johnny Everett's 4. Ella Everett's in the 5. Fran Bonji in the 6. All right, drivers. I'm going to call you by name. Matt Deedy. Michelle Letarte. Dan Nickel. Johnny Everetts. Ella Everetts. And Fran Bonji. Go high in the sweeper. Clear now. Race number 4 on the track right now. This is the last chance qualifier here to catch the one, the only, Brian Letarte's TQ of a 19 and a 5:06. Brian Letarte, a weapon in the 21.5 class. But Matt Deedy, no slouch either. Out of the gate with a 16.5, backs it up 16.3. Deedy on a 19-lap pace early on here to Copper down the line. 16.7 that time by. Michelle in the 2 spot, 2/10 off of Deedy. Last time for her 16.5, gonna back it up with a rough one. That's gonna move Bonji to the 2. Michelle down to the 3, Dan Nickel in the 4, Everetts and Everetts, Johnny and Ella. 3:50 to go. Watch it right in front, go wide right in front, Bonji. Oh, Bonji gonna hang on there, very, very close. By the hairs of his chinny chin. 3:40 to go. Deedy in the Copper, that is your leader. Working in front of Everetts. Over the roller he is, a little deep there. Deedy working through the triple. 19 and a 5:16 to pace. Looking to put it second on the grid right now. Watching the pit, watching the pit. Oh, one more. Clear now, everything's clear. 3:05 to go. It's Deedy, Bonji, Nickel, Letarte, Everetts and Everetts, Johnny and Ella. Watching the pit. $2:40 to go. Deedy out front, 17.7 across the line that time by 18 and 5:01. Right now, Brian Letarte's TQ looks to be safe here. Halfway down, halfway to go. Bonji goes 16.3 last time by. That was his best lap. Backs it up at a 17.2. Bonji within 2.8 now, 2:20 to go. Fran in that red and black, working the right side now. Bonji got the leader behind him here. These guys working together. 2:05 to go. Dan Nickel up to the 3 spot. Michelle in the 4. Then it's Everetts and Everetts. Johnny and Ella. Johnny Everetts going 16.4 last time by. That was his best lap. Johnny in that blue and white mismatched wheels. Breadbasket Ryan wheel scheme. Working down the line here. 1:40 to go. I'll watch it right in front. Good marshalling there from Jack Nelson. Deedy with a 16.1 last time by, backs it up 16.9. Back to a 19-lap pace now. 1:30 to go. Deedy got nothing but clear track in front of him here. Watch it coming out of the pit. Cross the line for our leader, 16.4. Deedy trying to chip away at it, 1:15 to go. Race number 5, Stock Buggy, you guys are up next. Deedy with a 16.0 that time by. His best lap, 1 minute to go. Everybody else kind of spread out here. Bonji in the 2. Nickel, Everetts, Letarte, and Everetts. Johnny E just doing another 16.4. His best lap. 45 seconds to go. Watch it coming on the straightaway. Oh, man, Everetts getting roll bars in the ankle there. $4:30 down, 30 to go. Deedy out front last time, 16.1. Deedy on a 19 and a 5:15 pace right now. Good enough for third overall on the grid. Race clock about to expire here. Keep going, keep going. Some of you guys in the green, some not so much. Watching the pit. Clear. Oh. Matt Dede is done. Johnny Everett's done. Dan Nickel done. Ella Everett's is done. Fran Bonji is done. Here comes Michelle. And that's it. All in, all done. Matt Dede going to take that one. 19 and a 5-16. Bonji with an 18-5-11. Matt Dede, that was your best run by 8 1/1000ths of a second.
I told Stephanie that you should change my name to Velvet Jones.
Velvet Jones. So Dede going to take that one, 19 and a 5-16, 18-5-11. What is a 1.5? Silver. There is a 1.5 wrench. Someone must have left it over yonder by the blower battery over there, entering the driver's stand. Stock Buggy making their way to the stand here. These guys waiting to warm them up. Marshals go ahead and spread on out. I would take one volunteer marshal if anybody wants to volunteer for 5 minutes. That would be swell. We got 8 of them in this one. Appreciate you, town. All right, let's go ahead, roll them around. Let's check them in. Final race around here. Stock Buggy. No Reed Stout again? He left now? Okay. All right. Then here's our order. It's going to go Chris Nelson, Jake Ward, Gavin Miller, Jamie Tenney's, Chris Garay, Scotty Ernst, and Shane Coles. All right, guys, this is Stock Buggy. I'm going to call you guys by name. Chris Nelson, Jake Ward, Gavin Miller, Jamie Tenney's, Chris Garay, Scotty Ernst, and Shane Coles. All right, Stock Buggy off and rolling here. These guys all working their opening lap. It's going to go Nelson, Ernst, Ward after lap 1. Garay going to tap out on lap 2. Watch coming on the straightaway. Wow. Gavin Miller giving a gift there from the RC gods. 45 seconds in. Nelson, Ernst, and Ward. Top 3 separated by 0.2. Top 6 separated by 1.5. Jake Ward to the front last time by. Ernst to the 2. Nelson down to the 3. Ernst going to tap out just a bit there. Going to give some space to Nelson. Going to tuck in, follow him. 3:55 to go. This one we're following Jake Ward. 14.8 across the stripe. Red and white looking tidy over that roller. Into the triple he is. Double and single. Sends it on the single for Ward. In and out of the pit. Coming up on Ernst and fast. Nelson in the 2 spot. Gavin Miller up to the 3. Coles, Tenney's, Garay, and Ernst. Right now, top 5 guys covered by 1.9. Ward, Nelson, Miller, Tenney's, and Coles. Tenney's moves up to the 4 spot now. Jake Ward goes 14.6 last time by. This time across the stripe, 14.8, 21, and a 5.13. We're on a TQ run now, and it starts with Ward. Sends it on that double single. Little kiss off the pipe there. Watch it in the pit. Keep it tight. Oh, man, Gavin, nowhere to go. Ward losing a whole bunch of time now. Garay on the wrong side of the pipe, and we're going to reset here. 3:05 to go. That's going to move Nelson to the front. Should move Tenney's up to the 2. Looks like Miller in the 3 spot. Garay, Coles, Ward all the way down to the 6. Ernst in the 7 with 2:50 to go. Nelson tapping out, triple landing. Gives way to Coles there. Good driving. 2:45 to go. Tenney's down the line here. That's our P2 right now. Cross the line with a 15-4. Gavin Miller, 15-0. Miller up to the 2 spot. Tenney's down to the 3. Chris Nelson throws down his best lap last time by. Puts him 1.8 in front of Gavin Miller. Gavin's got 4/10 on Tenney's with 2:15 to go. Nelson tapping out on the right side of the track. That could move Miller to the front here. Nelson down to the 3. Miller 15-3. Tenney's 15-3. These guys maintaining the lead now. Miller and Tenney's 20 and a 5:06. Looking to go second and third overall. 4/10 to split. 1:50 to go. Miller working down the line. Little flick of the wheels there. Cross the stripe with a 15-0. White, pink, and purple. Tenney's with a 14-8. It's 2/10 up front now. 1:40 to go. Tenney's kisses the pipe there. Going to lose some time. Ward going to go on by. 1:30 to go. Gavin with a 15-0. 20 and a 5:05 the pace now. Chris Garay up to the 2 spot within 7/10. Nelson another 1,000th away. Then it's Tenney's, Coles, Ward, and Ernst. 1:20 to go. Nelson goes 14-5 from P2. Stout laps coming off the baby blue with the yellow trim. Coles gives way. Our leader, though, starts with the white, pink, and blue. Working on the straightaway, it's Gavin Miller. Last time 14-9, going to back it up 14-8, 20, and a 5:04. 4/10 to the good of Chris Nelson. 4 down, 1 to go. Cross the stripe, Nelson to the front now. It's thousandths up front. Miller takes it back. Top 3 separated by 1.8. Garay in that 3 spot. Watching a triple landing. Second place coming up on Ernst. Thank you. 40 seconds to go. 14-6 across the line for Miller. 20 and a 5:03 to pace. Working through the triple. Miller, 2 tires on the trackside curb and looking smooth out there. Down the line. Last time 14-6. This time 14-4 for Gavin. 15 seconds to go. Tenney's and Garay working together. Garay currently in that 3rd spot. Tenney's in the 4. Separation 1.7 there. Keep going, keep going. Everybody's still live. Keep going. Chris Nelson, you're done. Racing behind you. Gavin Miller, you're done. Chris Garay, you're done. Tenney's is done. Ward is done. Waiting on Coles and Ernst. Coles and Ernst. Done. And done. Gavin Miller going to take that one. 20 and a 5:01. His best run on the layout. Good enough for second on the grid. Nelson with a 20 and a 5:03. Garay 20 and a 5:04. Good enough for third overall. Tenney's with an 07-08 for Coles. 20 and a 5:10 for Ward. 5:13 for Ernst. Ernst doing his best run. All right, guys, that concludes qualifying. If you are not going to run your mains, please come let me know. I'm going to get those set up right now. We'll take a very small break while I do that. And then we'll get rocking and a rolling here. David Brown online. Best mid-price remote for an RC10 B7D. That would be the Fly Sky Noble NB4 Plus. It is currently selling for $329. That's your best mid-grade radio. All right, guys, I'm getting the main setup right now. We are going to have two smaller races to start us out. I'll turn the practice on, sorry. We're going to have two smaller races that are going to start us out, two B mains that are both 4 people each. So I'm going to need some volunteer marshals after race 2. I'll probably need some for on race 2 and after race 2. So I'm going to need a little help here. I'm sending the mains to the printer right now. I'll put a very short timer on the screen, and we'll get rocking and rolling. Go high on the straightaway. Go high on the straightaway. Still there. Is that you on the straightaway? Why have you not ran down and grabbed it by now? What are you doing? That's a Joaquin Ibanez move right there. Shout out Joaquin Ibanez. I'm sure you're not watching, but that is a classic move. He just looks around and waits for someone else to crash and then go grab his car.
That's a good thing to have, good rep to have.
Ryan Thierfelder online right now. Putting rumblings of the sweet heat in everyone's ear on the stream. I heard the sweet heat's going to have 2 extra races this year. I also heard a one Casey Blazik in the shop today talking about how he needs to acquire a 21.5 motor. I've heard rumors of Kyle Kasurik jumping into a sweet heat or 2, perhaps even a 1 modified stadium truck Roar National champion Cole Tollard is going to make an appearance for at least 1 of the sweet heat races. So we got a little star power. I got a timer on the screen. I gave you a little bit extra here so you can get your cars ready for mains in case you want to make a little adjustment or 2. We'll still get us out of here at a decent time. Only got 5 races. We got about 15 minutes until we'll commence with those 5 races. Race number 1, start getting them ready. Stanislawski ready to go out here. Jack Nelson, William Robarge, and Ella Everett. You guys are going to be in race number 1. My marshals going to be stock short course. I will take Shane Coles, Nick Coleman, Jason Klein, Rick Nicholas, Mark Polzen. And then if the rest of you guys want to marshal after race 1, that would be awesome. If you want to marshal race 2, I am talking to Scotty Ernst and Hayden Klein. If you want to marshal race 2 instead of race 1, that would work out for me. Let me know if it works out for you. Race number 1, start making your way to the driver's stand. Yeah, we can go ahead and get the track blown off, and I only need there's only four drivers in this one. Do I need you to marshal? Well, Coles, why don't you take up in the upper corner there by Stephen Key? Jason Klein's got right there. Nick Coleman's going to go there. Coleman, why don't you slide to that bucket? And then, I mean, there's only 4 cars. We should be pretty sporty like this. All right, drivers, let's go ahead. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Why, Johnston, you want to hang out for 5 minutes or what? You want to marshal at number 1 spot while you wait? I know you're in the next race, but you'll get your spot on the stand.
Is there a chance I can take a look at that carpet car that's in the...
I don't know where it is. It might be in the back room. All right, let's set our grid here. 21.5 spec B main. On the number 1 spot, going to be Jack Nelson. Bill Robarge going to be on the 2. Tyler Stanislawski on the 3. Ella Everett's going to be on the 4. All right, our grid is set here. 21.5 spec buggy, 4-car B main shootout. We're going to go racing. We're going to take it easy. We're going to do all that stuff on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy. It's a long race. Good start working here for 21.5. Oh, Stanislawski trying to go to the inside. A little too deep on the roller there. Rolls it over. Him and Ella going to battle it out for the 3 spot now. Jack Nelson leads us out. Robarge in a 2 spot. Ella Everett's up to the 3. Everett's in that all white. Working the roller right now. Stanislawski in the 4. 30 seconds in. 4:30 to go here. Nelson across the line. 16-7. Robarge in the 2 spot. Robarge in that green wheel ride. Working in a triple here. Oh, watch coming down the straightaway. Go low. Didi from left field. We're 1 minute in. 4 long minutes to go here. Jack Nelson out front. Nelson in that purple with the yellow trim. Working out of the pit. Bill Robarge in a 2 spot. Robarge working down the line here. 16-8 that time by for Robarge. Takes a chunk off of Nelson. 3:40 to go. Leader working out of the pit. On the right side of the track right now. Purple with the yellow trim. Sails it a little too deep on the straightaway. Go high in the sweeper. Clear now. $3:20 to go in this one. Nelson, Robarge, Everett's. Go ahead, Ella. Stanislawski into 4, 3:10 to go. Oh, man, go low in the straight. Nelson 16.2 last time by. His best lap. Watching triple landing. $2.50 to go. Nelson, Robar, Stanislawski up to the 3 spot now. Ella in the 4 spot. Leader working through the triple. Little flick of the wheels there. Nelson a little wide in the pit. A little crossed up. Hangs on though. Down the line here. Stanislawski getting her figured out there, doing his best lap last time by 18.4. 2:10 to go in this one. Top 2 looking to move up. We are looking at Nelson and Robarge looking to move their way on up to the big show here. Less than 2 minutes left to do it. Stanislawski goes 18.0 last time by. That was his best lap. Ella Everett with an 18.6. That was her best lap. 1:45 to go. I'll watch it after the roller. Nelson on his lid. This is a battle right here, working on the straightaway. Nelson and Robarge. Robarge a little grind there. Robarge a little crossed up at the top of the key. Nelson going to pull away just a bit here. 1:14 to go. Nelson working a lap this time by. Last time 20.8. Nelson with an 18.0. Robarge with an 18.6. 4 down, 1 to go. I'm going to need some volunteer marshals after this one, please, and thank you. $45 seconds to go. New hot lap of the race. Jack Nelson with a 16.0. Robarge with a 16.6. Stanislawski going 17.5. All these drivers starting to turn it up here with 30 seconds left to go. $20 seconds left to go in this one. Nelson, Robarge, Stanislawski, and Everett. Watching the straightaway. 5 seconds to go here. Cross the line and you will be done. Ella Everett, you are done. Nelson is done. Stanislawski done. One more to finish, working down the line here. And that's it all in all done. Jack Nelson, William Robarge, you guys are moving up. You guys will be moving up to race number 4. All right, I'll need a little volunteer marshal action. I'll take Scotty Ernst out to Marshall if he happens to be ready. Or I'll take a Scotty Ernst stand-in. And I'll take Hayden Klein out to Marshall. Set your car down somewhere, Jack. Stanislawski, you could take up in the number 2 spot over up in the corner there in the top of the sweeper. SAE, I'll take you over by the pit. That would be nice. Actually, I mean, we only got 4 in this one. You should be all right. Chesney, why don't you just slide over a little bit here into the middle of those 2 spots? Perfect. That'll work out. Thank you, Mr. Polson. All right, drivers, go ahead and roll them around, check them in. Stock short course B, main. All right, everybody is checked in. Let's set our grid here. Eric Johnston going to be on the number 1 spot. Jordan Lilly going to be on the 2. Stephen Key on the 3. And Andy Everett's going to be on the 4. Another little 4-car shootout here. Stock short course B main. Top 2 looking to punch their ticket here. We're going to take it easy. We're going to go nice and smooth on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy. Excellent, excellent. Good start working here for the stock short course B main. Good check up there for Mr. Everett's. Johnston leads us out. Jordan Lilly up to the 2. Everett's in the 3. Stephen Key in the 4. Johnston trying to break away here just a bit. Jordan Lilly ain't having it. 4:25 to go. 1 and 2 down the line. Here comes 3 and 4. Johnston with an 18.3. Jordan Lilly 17.5. Nice and smooth, nice and easy. It's a long race. Your leader in that purple with the yellow wheels airs it out, coming on the straightaway. Here comes Lilly in the 2 spot. Stephen Key up in the 3 spot now. Everett's down to the 4. 1 minute in 4 long minutes to go. Johnston 17.0 across the line. Jordan Lilly with a 17.2. Stephen Key 18.1. Everett's with an 18.3. 3:40 to go. Key trying to reel in Lilly here. Transfer battle starting to form, working on the straightaway. Jordan with an 18.2. Stephen Key with a 17.5 that time by. 3:25 to go. Key trying to reel in Lilly here. Get that final spot in the A main. Lilly a little crossed up. Steven going to close in just a bit. 3:10 to go. 18.1 for Jordan, 17.6 for Stephen Key. Key a little wide in the sweeper. Johnston, your leader, though, in the purple, working down the line. The battle is for that 2 spot, working the right side of the track right now. Jordan Lilly in the code red. Stephen Key in the orange and blue with the flames. 2:50 to go. Lilly with a 17.5 that time by. Stout lap. Takes 7/10 in his favor. Key, though, closing in on track. You can see it. Tidy line through the pit for Mustang. 2:40 to go. Lilly a little kiss off the pipe there. Cross the line with an 18.2. Stephen Key, 17.4. His best lap of the race. Halfway down, halfway to go. Leader across the line, 17.0. Smooth, consistent laps, working off Eric Johnston. Lilly in the 2, Key and Everett's, 2:15 to go. Lilly going to pull away 4/10 there. Oh, Johnston getting a little crossed up, working on the straightaway here. 2:05 to go. I will need volunteer marshals after this, please and thank you. 3 down, 2 to go. Stephen Key taking another 3/10 off of Jordan Lilly that time by. It's 8/10. Lilly a little wide in the pit. These guys working on the line. Oh, a little hit off the pipe there for Lilly. And again, 1:43 to go. Jordan squares up for that double single. Hits it perfect. Key as well. These guys rounding out that pit. Excellent. Lilly, good cushion on the straightaway there. Key a little wide. 1:24 to go. Matching 17.9 lap times from Lilly and Key. 1:15 to go. A little scrub of the pipe there for Steven. $1:05 to go across the line. Stephen Key going to take 6/10 off of Lilly that time by. We're coming up on Andy Everett's and quickly. Transfer battle coming up on Everett's if and when. Lily with a 17.7. Key with a 17.8. 45 seconds to go. Jordan Lilly trying to hang on here. Stephen Key charging hard. Both these guys looking for the final position in the A main. It's 30 seconds to go. Lilly with a 17.7. Stephen Key gonna match. 2 cars coming up on Everett's. Awesome, thank you. 23 seconds to go. Key closing in now out of the pit. He's on Lilly's bumper. These guys working down the line here. Key looking for the wide line there, trying to get a run. 13 seconds to go. This is going to be the final lap. Key up on the curbing, trying to close in. Lilly keeping that cushion. These guys working through the triple. Jordan in the Mountain Dew. Stephen Key in the flames. Lilly a little wide. Nowhere to go. Stephen Key going to go by. Down the line here, Jordan Lilly crossed up on the last lap. Stephen Key nowhere to go. Key doing his best lap the last time by 17.3 to seal the deal. Stephen Key gonna get the final bump. Johnston and Key gonna move on. I need volunteer marshals, please, and thank you. What a race to the end there. Key and Lilly, that was awesome. You guys will be bumping up to race number 5. I need all the volunteer marshals. I only had 4 guys in the last one. I got 7 in this one. Everyone, please help me out. If you are not racing, I would like you on the track marshaling. Nice job, Jordan. That was a good race. Jordan, take that. Talon's got that. Talon, you got the 1. I need 2 volunteer marshals. 2 volunteer marshals. If you got 5 minutes for the cause here. Anybody who's not racing, I need 2 volunteer marshals. Let's go ahead and roll them around. Let's check them in here while I get those 2 volunteers. I'm going to take that one. I'd like 2. Why don't you go back on the bucket, Coleman, and Rick Nicholas, you take that spot right there. Thank you very much. All right, stock buggy A-main. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Thank you to my volunteers. I appreciate that very, very much. Couple smaller mains there in the beginning. Everybody is checked in. Let's set our stock buggy A main grid here. Your top qualifier this evening, it's Chris Nelson. Gavin Miller on the 2 spot. Chris Garay on the 3. Tenney's on the 4. Jake Ward on the 5. Then it's Cole 6. Ernst on the 7. All right, guys, our grid is set. This is stock buggy A main. Your top qualifier was Chris Nelson. We're going to take it easy. We're going to have some fun. We're going to do all that stuff on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy, easy. Patience there. Oh, that was mean. Okay, let it go here. Patience. All right, a little dicey on lap 1, but it hangs on. Good check up there from Ward. Tenney's kissing the pipe there. Just a bit. Nelson leads us out. Miller, Garay, Tenney's. Something's in the sweeper. Go, go, go. Tenney's on the wrong side of the pipe. Watching the pit. Mr. Everett's in the pit. .40 seconds in, 4:20 to go in this one. Nelson out front. Working down the line. Miller in the 2. Garay in the 3. Little break to Scotty Ernst up to the 4 spot. Looks like Ward, Coles, Tenney's. Watch a triple landing. Go wide, wide, wide. Garay gonna tap out there. And again, 3:50 to go. So back to the front. The battle for the lead. Working across here up onto the straightaway. Chris Nelson in the blue. Gavin Miller in that pink and white. These guys working down the rumbles. 3:35 to go. Nelson, Miller, Ward up to the 3 spot. Coles in the 4. Ernst, Tenney's, Garay. Battle's working all over the track here. Nelson and Miller going down over the roller. Ward and Coles down the line. Ernst and Tenney's down the line. Garay down the line. All these guys battling. 3:15 to go. Leaders working through the sweeper now. Down the rumbles. Nelson a little cross. Gavin going to close just a bit. Little flick of the wheels there from Gavin. Sends it deep into the pit. Has to check up coming out. Nelson going to pull away. A little crossed up on the straightaway. Gavin gets it right back. A little farther back, we got Ward and Coles. These guys working down the line. Here comes Ernst, Tenney's, and Garay. That's a battle. Right now, Ernst, Tenney's, and Garay not far off of Coles and Ward. A little far off from the lead here, but 2:40 to go. Nelson out front through the triple. Miller in a 2. Leaders working down the line. Nelson pulling away just a skoshare. Battle for the number 5 spot, working the right side of the track. Ernst in that yellow and red. Tenney's in the white, black, and yellow. These guys duking it out through the sweeper. Tenney's all up on the trackside curb in there. Oh, look at the inside. Gonna let him go back there. Tenney's getting a little dirty on that one. Felt better of it. Let Ernst go on by. 3 down, 2 to go. That's gonna bring Chris Garay back into the conversation here. Nelson still maintains the lead over Miller. These guys working through the trips. Tenney's having a look. Ernst doing the inside, outside on the pipe there. 3-way through the sweeper. Tenney's getting greasy with it. Here comes our leaders. Oh, man. JT just beating up Ernst out there like a bad doctor, no patience, he would say. 1:35 to go. Leaders make it through that little kerfuffle there. Through the sweeper they are. Nelson with mirrors full of Miller. Miller having a look to the inside. Thinks better of it. Over the top. 1:15 to go. It's Gavin Miller to the front now. Miller through the sweeper. Nelson through the sweeper. Here comes Ernst. Tenney's battle down the rollers. Ward separating from Coles. So from top to bottom, it's Miller, Nelson, Ward, Coles, Garay, Ernst, and Tenney's. Gavin going 15-1 last time by Chris Nelson with a 14-9. 50 seconds to go. Here comes Gavin down the line and Nelson. Nelson a little wide working on the straightaway. Gavin with a 14-5. Nelson 15-0. 40 seconds to go. Watching the right side of the track. Keep it low, low, low. Clear now. Tenney's Dog and Ernst there. These guys working through the sweeper. 25 seconds to go. Watching the pit. Good patience there from Coles. Thank you. Tenney's looking around the outside, around the inside. These guys get collected. Five seconds to go here. There's going to be some words exchanged after this race. Cross the line and you will be done. Miller and Nelson done. Tenney's and Ernst. Everybody is done. Gavin Miller gonna take the win tonight. I don't know if I've ever said those words. Chris Nelson bringing home the 2 spot. Jake Ward 3. Shane Coles 4. Chris Garay 5. Tenney's getting Ernst there at the end. Little asterisk on that one. All right, drivers from the last race, go ahead and spread out here. We got a full field in this one. It is the 21-5 spec Buggy A main. Let's roll him around. Let's check him in cautiously through the sweeper. We got a one Stephen Key making his way out of the track. He's a thrill seeker, that Stephen Key. He likes to watch them all come by. All right, everybody is checked in. The straightaway is closed. Let's set our grid here. Your top qualifier, 21-5 spec Buggy this evening, going to be Brian Letarte. William Miller on that number 2 spot. Matt Dede on the 3, Mike Chesney on the 4, Letarte on the 5, Fran Bonji on the 6, Dan Nickel on the 7, Johnny Everett's on the 8, Jack Nelson on the 9, and William Robarge on the 10. All right, guys, our grid is set. Your top qualifier was Brian Letarte. This is 21-5 spec Buggy A main. Let's take it easy. Let's have a little fun. Let's do it on the tone. Watch it coming out of the pit. We are off and rolling here. Letarte out front. William Miller in the 2. Leaders working down the line. Little separation to Dede, Chesney, and Michelle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Working our way through the triple now. Letarte leads us out. He's in that yellow and blue. A little bit of orange in there. Leader across the line. Miller hot on his heels. Leaders down the rumbles. Over the roller they are. Little separation to Dede, who's got mirrors full of Chesney. Little break to Michelle. Then we got Robarge, Everett's, Bonji. They're battling in front of the stand. 3:55 to go. Miller's starting to close that gap. Apply the pressure now to Letarte. These guys in and out of the pit. Here comes Matt Dede. Down the line here, airing it out for William Miller. 3:35 to go. Matching lap times for the top 2. 16:4. Matt Dede with a 16:3. Chesney goes 16:5. These guys separating from Michelle just a bit. Leaders down the line. Letarte leaves the door wide open. William tries to dive to the inside there. Marshall unfazed. 3:15 to go. Letarte going to hang on here. Williams saw the opportunity and took it. Dede seeing the same thing here. These guys working the right side. Be patient. Live the race some more. Go low on the straight. Low on the straight. 2 down, 3 to go. William Miller putting himself in a risk it biscuit scenario, and it did not pan out. 2:50 to go now. Brian Letarte out front. Navigating the traffic well, working through the triple. Yellow and blue. Second spot is Matthew Dede in that all copper. Chesney up to the 3 in the white and orange. He's got William Miller right behind him with halfway down, halfway to go. We're coming up on Johnny Everett's. Go wide in front of the stand. Miller looking the inside of Chesney there. Thinks better of it. 2:15 to go. Having a look. Motors Chesney on the right side. Little crossed up. Down the line. Now it's William Miller to the 3 spot. Leader on Robarge. Excellent. Thank you. So 3 down, 2 to go. It's Brian Letarte out front working down the line. Here comes Dede and Miller. Little separation to Chesney. We've lost Michelle. Then it's Bonji, Nelson, Nickel, Robarge, and Everett's. 1:50 to go. Here comes our leader, Brian Letarte. 1:40 on the clock. He's going 16:0 across the line. Good lap there from Letarte. Dede with a 16:3. Bill Miller with a 16:1. 2 cars coming up on Robarge. 2 cars on Robarge when they get there. One more. Thank you, Bill. 1:25 to go. This is a battle for the 2 spot, working down the straightaway. Over to roller. Didi in that all copper. Miller in the yellow. Blue and orange. Didi going to turn in just a bit early there on the triple. Miller going to go by. Chesney going to go by. 1:10 to go. So Bill Miller up to the 2 spot, takes 6/10 off of Brian Letarte the previous time by. 4 down, 1 to go. Letarte working on a straight. Here comes Miller on a straight. Letarte with a 16.3. Miller going down 16.6, 2.7 to gap, 45 seconds to go. William Miller charging hard here. He's going to be coming up on Dan Nickel if and when. 35 seconds to go. Chesney goes 16.0, his best lap. Letarte with a 16.3, Bill Miller 15.5. Oh, Dan Nickel tries to give him room and then touches his wheels in the next corner. 20 seconds to go. Watching a triple, watching a triple. Clear now. Robarge and Everett's, that's a battle. Working out of the pit. Everett's getting by Robarge. Everett's on the wrong side of the pipe. Robarge around the outside. Once you cross the line, you will be done. Brian Letarte on a victory lap right now. Yeah, I'm working on it. Everybody is done. Brian Letarte going to take that 1:19 and a 5:12. Miller coming home with the 2 spot. Chesney in the 3. Didi 4. Bonji 5. Michelle in the 6. Nelson, Nickel, Robarge, and Everett. All right, Marshall spread out here. Final race of the evening. Stock short course A main. Mr. Robarge, why don't you take a break? And Johnny E., you can go over in a corner over there by where the yellow and red short course is. Go in that corner right there. Yeah, perfect. All right. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Final race of the evening. This is going to be a good one. All right, everybody gets checked in. Let's set our stock short course grid here. Your top qualifier this evening in the stock short course heavily contested Tuesday night division, Shane Coles starting on that number 1 spot. Scotty Ernst going to start on the 2. Nick Coleman on the 3. Jason Klein on the 4. Matt Beer on the 5. Rick Nicholas on the 6. Then it's Polzen on the 7. Klein on the 8. Johnston on the 9. And Stephen Key on the 10. All right, our grid is set. This is stock short course A main. We're going to take it easy. We're going to have some fun. We're going to do it all on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy. Oh, Coleman turning in. Go, go, go. Go after Klein. There you go. Marshall him. Couple of these guys bebopping in the back. Coles and Ernst break away just a bit. Coleman and Klein battling it out. Oh, Coles on the wrong side of the pipe there. Going to lose 2, 3, maybe 4. So now it's SAE, Scotty Ernst to the point. Yellow and red is your leader working in front of the stand. Nick Coleman up to the 2 spot. Coleman in that purple. Then we got Klein in the 3 in the blue and white. Then it's Coles. Little separation to Polson. Looks like Beer and Nicholas having a battle back there with Johnston and Key. 4:05 to go. Didn't see what happened. Look away for a moment, and it's Nick Coleman in the front now. Coleman, your leader. Ernst looking to the inside there. Hard on the binders at the end of the straightaway. 1, 2, and 3. Working in front of the stand. Into the pit. Past whatever those mysterious objects are down in the pit. 3:40 to go. Coming up on Klein. 3 cars. 2 cars now. Leader in front of Klein. 2 more. Excellent. Thank you. 1, 2, and 3. Working into the triple. Coleman. Ernst. Coles. In and out of the pit they go. Coles having a look there. A little crossed up on the landing. Ernst looking around the outside. Slides it in a sweeper. Coles closing in. 3 cars on Key. Thank you. Coles up on that curbing. In and out of the pit. 3:10 to go. Coles checking up there for Ernst. Looking around the outside. Off the trackside wall there. A little wheelie for Coles. 2 down, 3 to go. Ernst to the inside. Coleman gives him the wheel. Coles going to marshal him. What a battle we have here working out of the pit. Coles trying to dive to the inside there. Nick Coleman, your leader, down the line. Coles and Ernst in tow. Klein in the 4 spot. Actually, Polson in the 4 spot. Klein down in the 5. Ernst round the outside to the inside. Outside, inside for Ernst. Looking to the outside of Coleman. Losing that spot back to Coles. What a battle we have here. Working through the sweeper. We're coming up on Nicholas. 3 cars on Rick Nicholas and Matt Beer. 3 cars, 3 cars. Oh, man. Go, go, go. Man, someone is losing some shrapnel out there. What is that? So 2:10 to go here. Back to the front. It's Shane Coles. Coleman in the 2. Ernst in a 3. Poles in 4. And then it's Klein, Beer, Nicholas, Johnston, Key, and Hayden Klein. Second place car and third on Johnston and Nicholas. Second place and third on Johnston and Nicholas. 2 cars on Rick Nicholas. 2 cars right here, Rick. 1 more. Go, Ernst, go. And go, go, go. So Cole's separating now. 1:35 to go. Battle is for the 2 spot. Through the triple, out of the pit. 2 cars coming up on Matt Beer. 1:25 to go. Both these guys hitting perfect lines coming on the straightaway. 2 cars, 2 cars. Awesome, thank you. Oh, man, Cole's looking to the inside there. Or Ernst, rather. 1:10 to go. Down the line, Coleman and Ernst. Ernst looking high, looking low. Looking to the inside there. Coleman tries to dive back in. Ernst being extra courteous on that one. Now these guys caught in a little traffic sandwich here. 48 seconds to go across the line for Coleman. Coles gets it wrong, so these guys closing in. Ernst up on the pipe. 35 seconds to go. Coleman trying to make a last lap charge here, last ditch charge here on Coles. He got 28 seconds left. Here comes Coles down the line. 19 seconds across the stripe. He'll maybe get 1 more. Oh, Coleman going for a tumble there. We lost Ernst. 10 seconds to go here. It's Coles, Coleman, Ernst, Klein, Poles and Beer, Nicholas, Johnston, Klein, and Key. Cross the line, and you will be done. 3 more to finish. One more down the line here. And that's it, all in, all done. Shane Cole's going to take the win tonight. What is that stuff, Dan Nickel? It's paper? Huh? They were pranking him? Well, Shane Cole's going to take the win tonight in stock short course. Nick Coleman bringing home the 2 spot. Him and Ernst, an excellent battle there. Ernst taking home the 3. Klein in the 4, Poles in 5, Matt Beard 6, Johnston taking home the 7. Johnston, your bump up in that one. Rick Nicholas brings home the 8, Hayden Klein 9, and Stephen Key on the 10. Excellent racing this evening, guys. Thank you guys all for coming out. If you have a tab, please head to the shop and get that all squared away. That was your fast lap. On the last lap, go low on the straight, low on the straight. That was your hot lap. But the green, it's not hot lap of the race, though, Johnston. Green is the hot lap of the race, yes. But you did your best lap on the final lap of the race. Nice. Don't forget, guys, it is the U.S. Buggy Championships this weekend, which means Friday is going to be practice only. It'll be for U.S. Buggy Championships participants. Saturday will be 3 rounds of qualifying, rocket round. So maybe if you wanted to just show up and run, you know, rounds 2 and 3 on Saturday, then we'll have the mains on Sunday. All right, guys. Well, that's all I got. I appreciate you guys tuning in, coming out, having a little fun with us here on a Tuesday. We will see you this weekend. B. Vandenplas, I appreciate the little nod of approval there. Thank you, sir. And we will see you guys all this weekend for the U.S. Buggy Champs.